for ye. She stole the treasure from my chest and dove into the sea. Dove into the sea. There once was a bloke from Blackguard's Bluff, a drunken fool was he. He'd stay out late, la-di-da-di-da, to fill his cup with mead. Stumbling along on a moonless night, a voice did catch his ear. It lured him in, la-di-da-di-da, and snatched him from the pier. Snatched him from the pier. Heave-ho, bully boys row, the siren's coming for ye. She stole the treasure from my chest and dove into the sea. Heave-ho, bully boys go, the melody haunts my dreams. She sings her song and reels in every sailor to the deep. Sailor to the deep. There once was a king from Iron Shoal who bent every knee to his will. With an unjust sword, la-di-da-di-da, he feared no blood to spill. He set his sights across the sea to conquer a distant land. But on his way heard la-di-da-di-da and never reached the sand. He never reached the sand. Heave-ho, bully boys row, the siren's coming for ye. She stole the treasure from my chest and dove into the sea. Heave-ho, bully boys go, the melody haunts my dreams. She sings her song and reels in every sailor to the deep. Sailor to the deep. Sings her song so sweet. Drives us to the deep. Heave-ho, bully boys row, the siren's coming for ye. She stole the treasure from my chest and dove into the sea. Heave-ho, bully boys go, the melody haunts my dreams. She sings her song and reels in every sailor to the deep. Sailor to the deep. Sailor to the deep. Legend tells she's still abroad. Beware the voice at sea. For if the waves sing la-di-da-di-da, she might be coming for ye. Might be coming for ye. Might be coming for ye. Her touch is like a tempest, her whisper is a breeze. But when she has a temper, it brings me to my knees. Her beauty is a terror, there's a storm inside her eyes. She dances like a hurricane and kills me when she cries. Whoa, won't let go, no. I'm overboard and washed out to sea, drowning in your open arms with other fools like me. Treading water, shipwrecked and free. I could leave, but all I know is I'm in too deep. Deep, I'm in too deep.
No telling where I'm going, I got other ships to see. I'm freer than a swallow, the wind is home to me. My song will make you love me, that's why you danced aboard. But you knew exactly what I was when your feet first left the shore. Oh, won't let go. You're overboard and washed out to sea, and drowning in my open arms you'll never wanna breathe. Treading water, shipwrecked and free. You could leave, but all I know is you're in too deep.
to sea, drowning in your open arms with other fools like me. Treading water, shipwrecked and free. I could leave, but all I know
You won't
is
leave 'cause you keep falling.
overboard and washed out to sea, drowning in your open arms with other fools like me. Treading water, shipwrecked and free. I could leave, but all I know is I'm in too deep.
You're in too deep.
Now ride swift while the hills still stand, with your blade in your fist and the oath on your brand. For the gate is weak and the sky is red, and the black winged shadow flies overhead.
The horn was blown and the beacons lit, and the king's last sons took the walls they'd quit. They sang no prayers, they wore no gold, just rusted steel and stories old.
The fire climbs, the bridge is grown, but will not leave the stone alone. Raise the banner, though the wind may tear, though the gods look on and no longer care. Let the bastards write it down and learn we stood, we swore, and the banner will burn. And the banner will burn. Their steeds were bones, their eyes were glass. The dead come quick when the old wars pass. But we sang the names from the temple wall and drove them back with nothing at all.
The shield made wept as the gate gave in, but swung like fury born of sin. They'll carve her tail in iron and oak, if ever there's breath when the dawn has spoke.
We bleed for silence, not for song, but still we sing to carry on. Raise the banner, though the stars fall black, though the light gives out and the blade comes back. Let the poets lie and the bards all yearn. We fought, we fell, and the banner will burn. And the banner will burn.
No hero leaves the field the same.
No kingdom wins what costs its name.
But still we ride and still we stand.
With shattered shields and broken hands.
Hello! I'm here. Sorry, I know I'm a little late. But I'm here. Welcome in. Yeah, unfortunately, due to some pretty bad butterfingers on my end, my Switch is currently out of commission, so I can't do any of my Pokemon stuff, which really fucking sucks considering the DLC comes out in 2.5 weeks, and if my Switch is kaput, then I'm kind of fucked on that front. But I've been taking the time recently with all these games that have been coming out, like these big named games, these sequels, these continuations, these whatever, these jump back to the classics, right? And especially in light of what NetherRealm did to the Combat Classic collection, like, it's made me realize, and I saw this video from Jaden Animations where she was talking about how, like, a lot of people are just kind of tired with the modern stuff and are kind of just jumping ship and going back to, like, classic stuff and finding enjoyment in that because for some reason, well, not for some reason, for many reasons, the old stuff was better. And the biggest one that I can possibly think of is that people fucking cared more. Like, the developers actually gave a shit about the game that they were doing. The writers gave a shit about the story they were creating. Like, so I'll have an announcement in a minute of, at least when I get more people in here, hopefully. If not, then I will just hold off until next time. But yeah, so in light of all that and going back to the classics and everything, I've been finding a lot of enjoyment. I found my old 2DS and a bunch of 3DS Pokemon and just other games, and same with like just regular DS games. And I stumbled back into a franchise, still part of Pokemon, right? But one of the subsections of it that is definitely more popular than some of the other subsections, which I will play at some point if it's possible on stream, because I gotta talk to Albelio about what emulator he uses for his Castlevania run that he just did on stream. Because so today, like, what we're doing today is Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon franchise has been a huge part of, and like one of the main enjoyment of Pokemon for me for a very long time. I love the Mystery Dungeon games. I had both Red and Blue, which Red was on the Game Boy Advance cartridge, and then Blue was on the DS. And then I played Explorers of Time, which to this day, if I had been able to get it up and running before stream had started, I'd be playing that instead. Let's put it that way. That game, to this day, its story makes me emotional and has caused a tear or two to leak from my face. Both on and then Explorers of Time, which I still haven't beat through. I need to finish. But those were back when stories were great for Pokemon, especially in the side content. And then you have Super Mystery Dungeon, which was the last one I feel on the 3DS that they gave a shit about. And then they released Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX on Nintendo Switch. And I'll point it out. Excuse me. I'll point it out when it popped when I pull the game up. That, like, it's really hard, right? The graphics of the 3DS Super Mystery Dungeon are basically what they did to Mystery Dungeon DX, and it's a remake of Red and Blue. So nothing new, nothing really updated. Old ass story. Really annoying. And then we have the most underrated Pokemon subsidiary ever, in my personal opinion. And we have Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger only has 3 games. Only has ever had 3 games and has only lived on one console. Fucking balls, first try, hell yeah. That was disgusting to watch. Also, welcome in. Yeah, but like, no, so Pokemon Ranger is very underrated. Everyone kind of forgets that it had a movie, and it had 3 games, and they were all in the Nintendo DS, so it's only locked to the DS in that kind of generation. And I think the last one came out when the DSi was a thing. And it was Pokemon Ranger, which was pretty good. You had Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Omnia, which everyone, myself included, believes is the best of the 3. That's a correct statement. It's literally the best game. And then you have Guardian Signs, which, while not being one of the better ones, is still really good. And I think more importantly, unique. Something different. Back when games took risks. If this ever finds its way to a Nintendo person, someone watching Big Higher, like, if anyone cares at all, because small voice in a big pond, or small fish, big pond. I make a new Mystery Dungeon or Pokemon Ranger game. Matter of fact, make a Pokemon Ranger game. First one we would have had in, let's see, when did Guardian Signs come out? Let's find out real quick. It has been 15 years since Pokemon Mystery, or since Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. That is the last time a Pokemon Ranger game was made, which is really unfortunate. And the thing is like, it's not like it's impossible. The Switch is a touchscreen. Like, we could do this, but I digress. Now, for those that are in here, I have an announcement. I was talking with some other people, namely one of the other members of 0303. Or 404, or my own, whatever I think we're just 0303 at this point. We have been talking, and I have been fucking around with when, where. Now I have now I have a rough estimate, right? I used to have a rough estimate. Now I have a confirmed time of when I'm going to do it. I am going to be streaming from the beginning the Resident Evil franchise, starting with 0, which is going to be a fucking culture shift going from 0 to 1. And I am streaming this Sunday because I will not be here tomorrow. I have other things going on, and I will not be home until late. But I will start on Sunday night at 8:30. I will start Resident Evil 0. And then we will, once we beat that, we will go to, I know you can't wait. I was like, I had you playing in my ear while watching Jeff's TikToks, and I was like, why is he glazing me up right now? He's just salivating, waiting for the Resident Evil. But once I finish 0, we go to 1, then 2, 3, 4. I don't have access to all of the side games, but I have access to all of the mainline. Except for Requiem, but that isn't out yet, so it doesn't matter. And it won't be out until, I think, February of next year. And the goal... Jesus Christ, I might need to make some coffee halfway through stream. The goal is to be finished with Resident Evil 8 by the time, or roughly around the time, that Requiem releases. And then I can just jump right into 9. But yeah, so not tomorrow, but Sunday, 8:30, I'm going to be streaming Resident Evil 0. But for now, at 30-minute mark, yeah, I'll fucking pop in. Let's, Godspeed with that challenge, bro. There's so much already to get there. I know. Okay, so here's my deal, right? So... Okay. So what I have access to, just because the only way I'm ever able to play this is because of Jeff's library, is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and Village. So everything except for 6, because I don't want to play 6. I watched Jeff play 6 when it came out. I don't want to play 6. That bitch came out on the Xbox. But that's what I have access to, and it's launching in literally February 27th. That's when Requiem comes up. But no. So I have access to, from 0 through 8, all the mainline games except for 6. And anything past... So 2, 3, and 4 are remakes. You're gonna play RE6 and like it, damn it. No, I'm not gonna like it. Fuck you. You can't make me. I don't have access to like Code Veronica or Revelations or anything like that. But 2, 3, and 4 are remakes because that's the only way you can consume 4 or the 2, 3, and 4, except 4 actually. 4 has the 2005 version, but if I'm going to be playing the remakes, I might as well just keep playing the remakes, which is fine. And then I get to 7, which I've played a little bit of. I played it. I used to play it when Devin had it on the Xbox. I'd go over to his house and I'd just watch him play, and then I'd play a couple. It was fun. It was horrifying, but it was fun. And then Village, I haven't seen, or I haven't played any of it, but I've seen a decent amount of it. But like it's also just all a jumble up here, so I don't remember fuck all. But yeah. Konnichiwa, motherfucker! What's up, Shadow? Alright, so we are going to jump into the activity. This is Pokémon Super Mystery Dungeon. And I kinda... Okay, hang on. I fucked it. Give me a moment. Let me do my thing real... Oh! What have I done? Oh god, I opened up Steam fucking whatever the fuck. Hold on. Oh god. Exit big picture mode. I accidentally opened up big picture mode. That's hilarious. Digimon Cyber Sleuth is on sale for $15, which includes the DLC. So is that one of the good ones? Like, I know Digimon doesn't have a great history. Give me just a moment. Why is this not working? Hang on. Emulation, configure, controls. After pressing OK, move it up, down, left, and right. Or left, right, then up, down. Left, right, up, down. Left, right, up, down. Yes, Digimon story spin-offs are usually the better gauge. Sadly, Time Stranger isn't on sale. Well, that one just came out. So like I would expect that to not be on sale. I'm gonna be real with you. Alright. I wanted to start fresh and I had a save on there, so I started fresh. However, I know the cheese to get the Pokemon I want, and it doesn't matter either way, because even if I don't like the starter that I'm given, you know what happens? It lets you pick a new one. Alright. Also, fun fact, did not know that a Switch controller could connect to my PC. So, might be on sale for Christmas. Might be, or Black Friday. Now, what I was talking about before everyone joined, though, is this game is still in the era when Pokemon took risks and made a story. Like, didn't rehash the same shit, had a different story, a different approach to everything, and this is when we got Mystery Dungeon, which was really good. So, like I also said that if I had the option, really, that's neat that the controller connects. Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, it's a Power A controller. So maybe, just maybe, if I plug it in, it'll just work. And it sure as shit. Yeah, this is if I had the opportunity to play what was it called? Explorers of Time. And if I could have gotten it working before stream started, I would have been playing it instead. Gotta figure out which color I want. Do a nice blue. Alright. Kind of curious about the Steam controller and how that's gonna work. You mean the Gabe Cube or just the normal Steam controller? The Gabe Cube. Alrighty. A nerve-wracking first day at school. You want to make friends with someone you just met. What do you do? Disaster strikes. You've lost your wallet. Now what are you going to do? We're going to calm down and retrace our steps. Everyone at school is talking about this great new book, but it's big and long. Yes. Of course you get it. It's a book. Halfway to school, you realize you forgot something. You'll be late if you turn back. You hurry back to get it anyway. Alright, dinner time at last. You're starving, and you can hardly think about anything else except the chance to eat. Oh, God. Me? That is a me answer, 100%. A wizard appears before you. He says he'll transform you into anything. What would you like to be? A wild beast that is one with nature. Vacation time at last. What fits your move? Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is for your partner Pokemon. And to save me any time, because I'm just going to choose what I wanted. God damn it. It's always the bullshit. Ugh. I like this opening. It's like a ogre battle where you're asked questions of morality to determine your lord's abilities for the game. You love tackling new challenges with your calm, cool, collected reasoning. You're so smart you know the answers before you've even heard the question. That calm, reliable personality must belong to... By the way, the original the other games predating this The questionnaire is much longer. Like, and much more random. There's like over 70 fucking questions that you could get. Give me a Riolu. Let's be thankful the questions aren't asking you about your religious and political affiliations. Oh boy. Just like Riolu. Yes, sir. Yes. My name is Riley. Riley the Riolu. Someday will be Riley the Lucario. Yes. Now, I know what it's gonna pick for my partner, and it's fucking Fennekin. And, like, I want Chikorita, bro. No. Because you can just do this shit. Alright, and we're gonna use my new favorite name that I learned about recently. Say hi to Aoife. Are you satisfied with these two Pokemon? Yes, sir. Then it's time for us to go to the world where Pokemon wait. Your grand adventure is about to begin. All life in this world is said to have been born from the same source. The sun and the stars, the skies and the seas, and even Pokemon are all bound together as one. Arceus's nut. Bum 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 bum. Cutting off at big and long was not something I thought I'd hear when I get back. I didn't even see that earlier. I missed that. Is that the legendary Rayquaza? I've heard of it before, but this is my first encounter with it. It's every bit as intimidating as I'd heard, but I thought it inhabited the ozone layer. Why has it come past the stratosphere? Something strange must be afoot here on this planet. Chapter 1. Those that live on this planet and those that have come to this planet. All of the Pokemon can speak because you're a Pokemon. You're a human that's been... Have you ever played the... this is a genuine question. Do you know what the Mystery Dungeon franchise is? Okay. The core concept of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is you are a human that has been turned into a Pokemon and sent into a world that is inhabited only by Pokemon. So, and the whole goal is figure out why it happened and what you're going to do and go from there. And usually there's an overarching story. In Explorers of Time is still to this day one, like, I will call it as the greatest Mystery Dungeon story, probably the greatest story Pokemon's ever put out. That shit I played, I want to say, I replayed the end because I had it saved right before it from when I was younger, like maybe a week ago before I reset my save so I can play it all over again. and it made a almost 30-year-old man cry. Like, this is what I mean by Pokemon taking risks, like game companies taking risks. This is back during that period. Mystery Dungeon is one of my favorite fucking franchises. Because it's just like, what would happen if you woke up one day and you were in a world where humans didn't exist and you were a Pokemon, and Pokemon are the only thing that exists? Where am I? I feel like someone was calling me. But I'm not sure. What's going on? I can't remember. No, I'm biased as fuck. I love Mystery Dungeon. From the day Red and Blue Rescue Team came out. Where am I? What is this place? My head is pounding. Huh? Why can't I remember anything? I forgot. I'm a child. I have to remember that. Wait, do I know my name? Oh, okay, at least I remember that. I can't remember anything else, though. What's going on here? I'm parched. I need to find some water. Oh, neat. I guess someone went back and watched that episode of Pokemon where Pikachu and the others could speak. Maybe. I don't know where the core concept came from, other than just, like, even I've had that just random thought of, what if I could be a Pokemon, you know? I need to find some water. Oh, over there. I feel alive again. It's incredibly delicious. Never has water tasted so good. Whew, okay, calming down now. Huh? I can see something reflected on the surface. What? What's going on? Could it be? Is it even possible? Have I become a Pokemon? What? Wah! I gotta charge my phone so that way I don't lose YouTube chat. Thank God he said water. Yeah, no kidding. I made that joke earlier today too. Why? Oh God. Area 51 Pokemon. What is that? Whoa! What's the deal all of a sudden? Somebody help! Oh God. Oh! Over there! Aliens! Literally, Behem and LGM, their pre-evolved form, are based off of the Roswell incident and Area 51. Okay. I'm gonna choose a voice for Nuzleaf, and when you read the rest of his dialogue a little bit later, you'll understand why I chose the accent I did. Huh? What's wrong? What are you all in a fuss for? Did Pokemon just talk to me? Whoa, what did I do to you? Ow, sorry. I'm Nuzleaf. It's alright now, so just calm down. Okay. I'm a Riolu now, too, so I guess I can understand Pokemon. Huh? Whoa, what in the world? I'm not doing that. I'm scared! Fucking... I can't eek. My voice will crack. Oh no! Ain't that one of the mystery dungeons up ahead? There ain't no other way to go. He's a southern Nuzleaf, and I love it. These mystery dungeons sure are mysterious, alright. Every time you go into one, it'll have a different layout and different items in it. Ah! Protect me, gun! And all them Pokemon around here seem mighty on edge, attacking for no reason. It's altogether hard to get out of a mystery dungeon once you've gone in one. You'll be wanting to find the stairs if you've got any hope of moving ahead. Watch out for enemy Pokemon while you keep one eye open for the stairs. I'll take the lead since you seem new to this, but you stick on me like a bad stain. Dagnabbit, it's an enemy Pokemon. Looks like it's asleep just now, but if it rouses itself, it'll surely be looking to rough us up. We'll have to use our best moves to beat it. I reckon I'll take this one, so you watch close. And another one. Dagnabbit! It's time you tried to handle such business yourself, young friend. I'll keep an eye out. Creep right on up till you're just one step away from an enemy, then you hold down L and select a move to use. That's the ticket. That's how you use your moves to battle off these ornery folks. But use your moves too much and you'll run out of PP sooner than later. Then you got no choice but to attack with your handy A. But using A to attack is awful weak, so try not to run out of PP for your moves. Of course, aliens almost attacked a clueless outsider and a country folk. This is literally, like, protect me gun. Woohoo, there's an item lying here. Walk on top of something in the mystery dungeon, you can pick it right up. Hop right on there and try it out. I know what an orange berry does. That's the ticket. I reckon we should get moving along. Hot diggity! I reckon we found the stairs! Stairs like these are the ticket to making your way through mystery dungeons. Do you reckon they're still following us? I can't help but be bothered by it. Why don't you take the lead this time? I'll be keeping an eye out behind us. On you go. You can check how to control in the others menu. I gotta step on it so it tells me what it does. Wonder Tile will reset my stat changes, so like if someone does it lowers my defense or some shit. Orange berry. Wow, rude. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes. I'm struggling. I reckon we should have us a little break. But them fellers that attacked us all of a sudden, they're a kind of Pokemon called Bayhem, I do believe. What are they following you for? Did you cause them some kind of trouble? Why, your childish pranks even got me caught up in your mess, I reckon. Childish pranks? Do I look like a child or something to the Pokemon in this world? Never mind that, though. What should I be focusing on now is... You reckon you don't know why they were attacking you? What now? You ain't got no memories at all? Can't remember nothing but your name. Riley, huh? And you say you ain't even a Pokemon at all but a human? That's all you reckon you can remember? Wait, what? A human? That flickering light there. I reckon that's the light from the Bayhem. I reckon we ought to get to running. I reckon you ought to shut the fuck up sometimes, bro. We've got to get away from them fellers and fast. But rushing headlong around here will likely land us in a whole other heap of trouble. Now, the first thing you got to know about a mystery dungeon is every time you make a move, your enemies get to do the same. Dish out an attack, and enemy Pokemon will quite likely do the same. But on the other hand, they can't do nothing if you don't do nothing. So there's no need to make a fuss, slow down, and think your moves through. That's one thing you might ought to remember. Hot diggity, another enemy Pokemon. But no need to panic. In these situations, take a few practice swings and wait for him to come to you. If you wait till they step right up next to you, you can get in the first strike. At least they didn't try to probe him with a Voltorb or something. You follow? Watch me here. See, all you gotta do is swing at nothing and enemy Pokemon just keep on coming. Once they've come right up next to you, attack them before they try to do the same. Phew! You used to run into all these here enemy Pokemon yet? I reckon you're getting used to it by now. Why don't you go on and try taking on an enemy Pokemon yourself then? Feint with A, and your enemies will walk right into range for you. Well, here's the thing, I have Quick Attack. You fucking damn it. So Quick Attack is a two-tile attack, so it would hit the Bouffalant here. But because it's the tutorial, I have to feint. That's the ticket. Now keep on drawing them fellers right to you. Vacuum Wave. Ow! He crit me. Oh, looks like things open up a bit ahead. Getting through these straight passages is easier if you dash, I reckon. Having a Voltorb up your butt is like shoving a live grenade up your butt. Yeah, no kidding. It's also, like... So here's the thing, right? So, Voltorb... In almost every pre-DS game, and even most of the DS games, Voltorb, if it's in the region, can be found as a Pokeball, right? But have you seen how big a Voltorb is? They're like the size of a small dog. Like... So it begs the question, did they mutate and grow? Or do we just blame it on older tech and they just wanted a goofy thing for you to be like, haha, it's a Pokeball, but it's actually a Voltorb? It works in the game, not the world, yeah. Now show me what you got. Hold down B and choose the direction you want to go with your fucking D-pad. I was holding down D. But it looks like I'm standing right in your way now, don't it? If one of your teammates is standing right in your way, you can push your way past him. Go on, try pressing left and C. Alright then, I reckon you got the hang of it. God damn it. I think the whole point is that the Voltorb is kind of like a mimic. See, that's a cool... That would be a cool way to do it, but like... I don't know, even in the manga, like in the manga they were small until they became Electrode and then they were massive. But nowadays a Voltorb comes up to like your fucking waist. Like whoa, well you can just push your way through if you like, but you can just slide on by too. When you want to do that, just hold down B and press down. It's the same way when you dash. I reckon you've got it. That there's how you pass by somebody. You just hold down B and press the D-pad to push past somebody. By the way, I got a feeling the stairs ought to be right down there. I reckon we should head down. Yep. Game rules, I can go into the thing and look it up. Okay. Looks like we may have lost them Bayhem, but we still can't let our guard down. You just go on ahead now. I'll be watching behind us. If I get a whiff of them Bayhem, I'll let you know. Apple fills up my food, because you have to worry about food and hunger in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's definitely an older tech thing as to why Voltorb appeared as a Pokeball or item on the ground. Yeah, it's like the only explanation that actually makes sense. Because at least back in those, at least in the first game, the Pokeballs were fucking huge. Outside of like Outside of, like, fucking battle. Because in battle they were fucking, you know... But, like, even then, the fucking... They were just massive. Money. Alright, perfect. I can actually, quick attack. Yeah, your stat changes don't matter if I get a hit on you first. The Slumber Wand. The OG games, all items on the field, including Voltorbs, were represented by the same Pokeball sprite, but it didn't have the center button. Yeah, like, it was weird. Bitch. Bitch! Some schmapples. Whew. I think we done lost them Bayhem. We lost them, I reckon. Whoo-wee, I sure am beat. But I calculate we got away from them troublemakers. Phew. Consarn it, you sure did drag me into a fine mess and me having nothing to do with any of it. But I reckon I could forgive you this one time, us being alright and all. Adios, friend. I'll be heading home now. I reckon you ought to be careful on your own way home, too. Ah, but then you don't carry on about how about yourself being a human or some such. I'm grabbing a drink. Give me a moment. Ugh. I stocked up before I got online. So that'd make you from the human world. That sure is a hard pill to swallow, all right. But supposing I did believe you, then what in the world are you fixing to do now? Got no idea, huh? Hardly a surprise. Well, I can't pay no never mind. As to where you're fixing to sleep tonight, you might better go find you someplace. Good luck to you, friend. Fare thee well. The World War II stare. I do like the idea of a mimic encounter in Pokemon. Just sucks that they never fully utilized it because of red and white ball that explodes. Especially since... So, there is a later Pokemon. We fought one of them in the dungeon. They're called, oh god. They're called Fungus and Amoongus. And they're mushrooms that bury themselves in the ground, that their tops look like Pokeballs. However, Amoongus doesn't make any fucking sense because he is bigger than the player no matter what. But his Fungus pre-evolved form is really small, so it would actually make sense. Why, then Bayhem might come along and attack it again at any moment. I can't hardly leave no child here all alone in such conditions, no sir. I calculate I'm plumb out of options. You'd come to my place. Would you like to go to this random adult's house? Sure. Yeah, I reckon we might ought to get moving. My village is just over yonder. Now, it is a fair bit of a walk, so I reckon you might better stick real close to me and don't go getting lost. And so Riley ended up heading to Nuzleaf's village together with him, traveling down deep valleys and up over rugged hills, camping out beneath the stars when night fell upon them, until, at long last, oh, there it is. You can see it now. It's part of why so many Pokemon in the early gens worked. They actually camouflage for a purpose. Yeah. I reckon we're finally here. You see that there lake? That there little village on the shore is where I live. Serene Village. We're nearly there now. I reckon we should push on. And Riley, once a human and now brought to this world as a Pokemon, with no memory of what had been left behind, came to Serene Village. To the village where Riley is destined to meet a certain Pokemon, who will become the partner of a lifetime in the adventures ahead. And title card! I was going to mention Baynet and Ditto as possible contenders. Granted, you usually encountered them if you inspect a trash can. True. Forgot about them, too. Meeting Aoife. I reckon we're here. This here's my house. This way. Here you are. You can bunk down in this room for now. It may not be much, but take it as you will. And, well, as for the rest of it, what do you reckon you're gonna do? I don't fucking know, dude. I can't help wondering why them Bayhem were coming after you like that. But all the wondering in the world won't give me nothing but a headache. We could get us some answers if and when your memory ever comes back. Ad's in 3 minutes, by the way. But until then, you could just stay here. Sound good? I wouldn't tell the other folks in the village about them Bayhem, though. Might scare them off. And let's see. That's right. You're about school age from the looks of you. So I reckon I should get you enrolled at the village school. People will wonder even more about you if you aren't going to school at your age. So let's just agree that you'll go to school for the time being, alright? I reckon I'll go and get that all took care of right away. So don't you stick one toe outside this house till I get back, you hear? You hear? You're not to go outside, not even by mistake or nothing. Not one scratch. So I can either just chill here, right? I can actually just sit here for a second. The game gives you a moment to just sit and take a sec. But the moment I move, literally take a step. What was that noise? Whoa! Crunch, 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 crunch. There's something outside. Could it be those Bayhem? I thought I'd lost them once and for all, but... disobeying orders. I don't see anyone out here, but... I can't let my guard down. If I'm not careful, then... I knew it! Oh, God. Ah! I knew it! Son of a bitch! Fucking... I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. I totally saw you go inside with Mr. Nuzleaf just now. Where are you from? What's your name? Well, my name... I'm Aoife. I live right nearby with my old pops. That house right there. So where are you from? You're not seriously Mr. Nuzleaf's kid or anything, are you? Like that could ever happen. Alright, but this is your first time here, isn't it? In that case, I'll show you around the place. Come on! Hey, what? What did you say your name was? Or, wait, did I ask you that already? I didn't ask you, did I? Let's see, so you're Riley, huh? Sorry about that, I went and asked and never even gave you a chance to answer. Am I annoying? You're totally thinking how annoying I am now, yeah? Well, quit it, sheesh. Give me a break, you big milk tank. See what I did there? Little joke? With the milk tank? Which leads us to... Ta-da! Here she is, Serene Village. And her heart is this plaza here. Why does Chikorita's happy face look like a sociopathic lima bean? Because she is. Because she is. That is why she's the best. Because that face has committed atrocities beyond your human comprehension. It may not look like much, but we got most of the basic facilities here. Over there, you've got your deposit box. You can deposit your items in Poke. That's the name of the money. In Poke in there and take them out again later. And there's Kecleon's shop. You can buy all sorts of items there. It's probably too much to take in all at once, so I'll tell you about each facility in turn. Let's see, to start with, we've got... There you are, Aoife! Lombre! So this is where you've been! You're the one who trampled all through my lotus pond, aren't you? It wasn't like that. I was just trying to have a little adventure. Aoife, stop right there! And Hippopotamus! You are the one that went into my cave, aren't you? And what's more, you took the treasure I had hidden inside, didn't you? No, I was just exploring a dungeon and happened to, well, you know how it is. You gotta have a reward, Looks like a thumb with gangrene, that's fair. Well, you know how it is, you gotta have a reward after clearing a dungeon, right? Stop right there, Aoife. Pops? Oh, old man Caracosta. This is where you've been loitering, child? What about your chores back home, huh? Playing hooky again to wander around, huh? No, Pops, I have a real reason this time. And I know you've been snacking on the oranberries from my field again. I have not. You have. Have not. I want the truth from you, child. Yeah, I did eat them. They were delicious. What is happening? Hey, I see Aoife over there. Everybody, Aoife's been sighted. Ah! Don't you dare run. We'll catch you. We're coming for you. Oh my fucking god. What in the world did I just witness? Okay. Ended up being left behind, but, since I'm here anyway, might as well have a look around. Pro tip. When you're in a town or a village, you can save your game by going to the X menu inside a dungeon. You can use an item known as a progress device to save your game. Gamera? Forgot the real villagers are racist to lima beans, dude. Don't call her a lima bean, bro. She's my little lima bean. Fuck you. Chikorita is awesome, and like Dude, they did not miss with Gen 2 starters. Typhlosion, Meganium, and Feraligatr, while being monotyped, are some of the best fucking starters in Pokemon history. So much so that we pretty much demanded them be in like every generation now. What? Gumi did? Well, yeah, he insisted on going. No more excuses, Shelmet! Tell me the truth. You and Pancham pushed him into this, didn't you? That's not fair, dearling. He's the one who said he wanted to go. How can you stand there and blame us? Quite easily. You're the ones who are always teasing poor Gumi, after all. Someday you're going to go too far, and it'll be too late for sorries then. I know that. No need to fuss so much. You're going to show me the way there right now. I like Deerling. Those two kids. They must live here in this village too, huh? I wonder what's going on. They seem pretty tense about something. You go after the children. Yes. What? He still hasn't come back out? Yeah, that's right. It's been a pretty long time, too. I knew he was a total wimp. No surprise there. He should have just admitted what a wimp he is and kept his mouth shut. But he had to go and talk big like he could handle this kind of place. He was boasted saying, "I'll show you." That's what got him into this mess. He's probably huddled up somewhere in the forest, petrified and sniffing back tears. Ha 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 ha! You are so mean, Pancham. Gumi isn't even the same age as us yet. Yeah, but he's the one who talks big. He got what was coming to him. We figure it's our job to teach him a little something about how harsh the world is. And if something happens to him in there, what are you going to do then, huh? I'm going in after him. No way, you can't go in there, dearling. What if something happened to you? We can't let that happen to our idol. We're not letting you step foot in such a dangerous place. Are you kidding me? Then fine, you go in after him. You want us to go? Into the foreboding forest? No way, why would we do that? I mean, it's not like we're scared or anything like that. I don't want you getting the wrong idea or whatever. You understand, right? If you don't ever speak up. Well, what should I do? I did overhear what they were saying. I guess I could offer to go look for that Gumi kid. Will you go look for Gumi? Yeah. I can't shake this feeling. Inside my bone. I'll do it. What? You'll go in there for us? You sure about this? You do know that this place is, like, super scary, right? Well, if you really want to go and all, I guess we're not going to stand in your way. But there's no skin off our backs if you get in any trouble in there. Are you sure you're up to this? Yeah. Where was Gumi trying to go, anyway? You shouldn't have gone that far in. There's a big old piece of paper in the forest not that far from the entrance. A piece of paper? When Pancham and I came exploring the forest before, see, we brought it to use like a tarp so we had something to sit on. Then we got jumped by a whole bunch of scary Pokemon. Man, that was awful. You should have seen Pancham's face. Remembering it still cracks me up. Back to the point, so you guys left that paper there, is that it? And you told Gumi to go find it? Yeah, we told him to find the paper and write his name on it and bring it back. If he could do that, we said we'd admit that he had some real guts. I'm so sorry about this. I think you got the picture now. Will you really help? Yeah. Yeah. Be careful in there. In a dungeon, pick up as many items as possible to help you through difficult situations. You're absolutely correct, Amundo, on that. I fucking love this game. So we have, and I know the item screen is fucking teeny tiny down there. I can barely read it myself, but it's okay. You know what? I'm curious. Hang on. Can I fuck with this real quick? Hold on. Give me a moment. Nope. Stop. Bitch. If I do a hybrid screen? Oh god. No, see, that's fine. I just have to move my camera for a second. Hang on. That's actually fine. And then let me full screen. And then we grab the webcam. So the mean kids took advantage of a bean. No. So Gumi is a completely different Pokemon. Okay. With that being said, I am going to take chat off the screen since now it's not necessarily hidden. Or, well, now it is. My bad. It's just hidden. So, am I massive on screen now? The other issue is I don't have like a background overlay for it either. I really wish there was a horror Pokemon game. The whole world is set up perfectly with things like Lavender Town and the numerous ghost, poison, and dark and psychic type Pokemon. Yeah, it's something that like we've wanted for, like, people have wanted it, but it's hard to market a horror game for kids, I guess, even though that's complete and utter horse shit. Okay. This should be fine. Let me click back into the game. Cool, it is covering it, like, perfectly. Alright, so, my items. I got orange berries. Let me hit Y. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. There is a fucking sleeping goddamn fucking Stantler. And I fucking missed. And there's no wonder tile in front of me currently. Slumber Wand. What is this? A Petrify Orb. Alright, and this is where it teaches me how to use orbs. That's just fucking rude. That's just really fucking rude. Shit. Yeah, find a wonder. Thank God. Some fake Pokemon games or gachas actually made Pokemon horror game ads. But sadly, it's not the real game. I don't think something like Resident Evil, of course, but maybe intended to be scary in that Nintendo way, like Shadow Temple of Ocarina. What the fuck? Like the Shadow Temple of Ocarina of Time. Big Moo's Mansion from Super Mario 64, just Luigi's bit. Sorry. I don't know why my brain did not want to fucking comprehend any of that first fucking sentence. God, that fucked me. Warp Wand. Mr. Mim. The fuck out of my way. Stop fucking my mom. Oh wait, I'm not Ash. If you fail in your adventure, You'll end up losing all your items and Poke. Yeah, it is. This is brutal. And this shit gets hard. Like, I really want to get... Five Nights at Freddy's unironically a kid's horror game. It's just because they don't show excessive gore. Yeah. You little bastard. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get over here. I refuse to play... He refused to play my game, so I refuse to play his. So sort, yeah. So simple enough, right? I'll just break down what I got. So Oran berries heal for it heals you a lot, right? Pecha is poison. Rots is burn. Tiny reviver seeds. If you or your partner die in a dungeon or faint, the reviver seed will bring you back. If you eat a blast seed, it will deal 100 damage to whatever is standing in front of you. Elixir is the same elixir from Pokemon. Apples, I don't know why. It's a very fresh apple. Oh, okay, so there's different rarities, I guess. And then the wands do what they, so like this one warps it and its surrounding Pokemon, except for you to somewhere else. Puts them to sleep and confuses them. Okay, going up. Go this way. And Taylor picked up the... Oh, speaking of the devil. Play my game. He played my game. Thanks for the seed, numbnuts. Thanks for the apple, dick nips. Oh, good God. It's just a fucking... Oh, good Lord. Damn. He actually won the game, and then he lost it immediately afterwards. My brother in Christ. Oh, thank God I have a Pecha Berry. I didn't have one the first time I did this. An item right here, and then we shall go down, left, and down, and left, and there's a fucking Pidgey up there. You know, you'd hope it'd open up into another thing, but it doesn't. A lot of items in here. There's a Stantler following me. I didn't give you consent! My theory is that Pokemon Dex entries are kind of like Wikipedia articles where anyone can edit them, which explains why most entries are completely and utterly insane, and are usually about trainers getting killed or going missing. Anyone know Discord bots don't pull from YouTube anymore? I thought about adding one and only pulls from Spot. Yeah, they got... There was a whole fucking thing about that a while ago, and I can't for the life of me remember. There... Oh, God. Because Kevin tried to add one back like a while ago, and he couldn't. That because he doesn't have Spotify, he just wanted something that played YouTube videos, and there was like nothing. So down we go, and we run into the fucking Starly because it's literally... Okay, no, we just kite it. That's fine. Ooh, I'm about to run out of PP. That sucks. Didn't know Spotify had one. Maybe Rumble will eventually get one. You know, that's a perfect time for me to get an Elixir game. Thank you. Because he's... Yep, he was just out of range. Aw, you whore! You made up for it by not fucking me over at the end. That's so dumb. Well aware of the Kick and Twitch bot since it seems it's the only service Discord cares about now. Yeah. Not like it matters much. My Discord is almost done anyway. Would have been nice for those that enter it, though. I feel like I've come pretty far, but... Oh, that must be him. Oh, why did I come here? I'm so scared. Is this the big piece of paper that Pancham and Shelmet were talking about? It's got writing on it. Foot writing? The letters are oddly squiggly and sort of hard to read, but somehow I think I can read them. Goomy. That's what it looks like. I see, which definitely makes this kid the Goomy they were talking about. Goomy made it all the way here and even wrote his name like they told him. That took real courage. Ah! Huh? You here to help me? Oh, poor Goomy. And then he evolves twice and becomes a fucking Goodra and washes Pancham's fucking dog ass, bro. You actually made it back? And you brought back the paper too. You even wrote your name on it? What's up with this writing? It's so sloppy and all over the place. It is not sloppy. Too funny. I bet you were too scared and shaking to even write properly. That's hilarious. Come on, let's show this to everyone. See ya, suckers. Wow, bunch of dicks. I'm really excited about the Discord server. Subscribestar will probably be one of my first proper subscriptions. Oh shit, motherfucker. Oh shit, motherfucker! I've had it up to here with them. Oh, and you too, Goomy. I'm glad that you made it out okay, but what if there hadn't been anyone around to help? Sorry, dearling. I wanted to show them that I had real guts, too. Those two will just goad you into doing something crazy. You can't listen to them. Well, you did give it everything you had, that's for sure. Dearly. You made it that far into the forest alone and wrote your name, just like they asked. Even though your writing is sloppy. Don't call it sloppy! And it's really thanks to you that Goomy got out of there in one piece today. We really do owe you, so thank you. You never did tell us your name, did you? I've got more rewards planned. Oh, dude, hell yeah. It's Riley. That's my name, Riley. What? After I done told you not to leave the house. I done told you to stay inside until I got home, did I not? Yeah, you did. You'd best learn to mind your elders next time. But, well, it ain't like I can't understand the itch to see the wider world out there. I reckon this must be all new to you after all. It's a fine thing to have a love of adventure in your heart. Grown-ups will always be saying you can't do this, that, or the other. But there are things in life you'll never learn except by experiencing them for yourself. I reckon I'm pretty lax when it comes to adventuring and what have you. So if you get a hankering to go adventuring around the village, you go right ahead. Asleep. I'm probably on the 5. What? Oh, wow. Fuck it. But from tomorrow morning, you'll be attending class at the local school. So you tuck in early tonight to be all ready for your first big day. Alright. Thick as shit, bro. Yes, it is absolutely okay. I should rest before I play more. Nah, fuck you. We don't take warnings around here. I'll have to introduce you to the teachers and all for starters. I'll go along with you this time, but from tomorrow you'll be making the trip by yourself. Let's hit the road. Chapter 3. On a hill where a large tree stands. Give me a moment. I have an idea. Wish I could make that bigger. Can I make it bigger? I can make it bigger. I can make more! More! Alright, this'll work for now. And then I just turn it off when it flips to a mystery dungeon. $5 is the only one I've got planned for now. I've been considering $1 just for any support, but I don't want to undercut the work that I'm doing. What do you guys think? $1 for support and thank you, but no Discord access. $5 gets the access for the rewards. I'd have to look into what people are usually doing for Subscribe Star stuff. I don't know if Discord's usual access is like usually the base tier is like Discord access, but if $5 is your base and then you make a 1 for just like, hey, show us support if you feel like it, I don't know. I'd have to look at what other people be doing on there, but I mean, I don't see a harm in it really. And that's about the sum of it, Mr. Principal, Mr. Vice Principal. So I'll be leaving the kid in your hands. Come on, show your manners and say hello. Ho ho ho! It looks like we'll have another fun addition to our class. What a delight. I'll be glad to take responsibility for the education of your young charge. Good, I'll just be seeing myself out then. Just don't make any trouble in school. We've already got enough troublemakers on our hands. I can't weather another scandal. Now, Vice Principal Watchog. I would say that's quite unnecessary. Do we truly have any troublemakers at our school? Damn! Really? Fuck, Patreon might be cheaper. What the fuck? I didn't know. Damn. Or I might just be dumb. I might just be finding like people that don't charge a lot too. That could also be a thing. Do we truly have any troublemaker? Of course we do! One in particular! The very bane of my existence! You know exactly who I'm talking about, Mr. Principal, and don't you deny it! My dear Vice Principal, I'm sure you never mean to speak ill of our precious students. Good morning, Mr. Farfetch'd! Ah, yes, good morning! Ah, yes, good morning! Morning, Mr. Farfetch'd! And a good morning to you, Miss Dearling! Morning, Teach. Hey, Teach, why are you always carrying that leak around with you, huh? Well, it would be quite... Bro, I'm not kidding. Average Discord access pro... What the fuck? Well, it would be quite far-fetched for me to not carry around such a useful tool. I'm afraid you're wrong about one thing, though. This is no leak. It's a stock. Never you mind that now. Come along, everyone, to your seats. It seems as though the students have begun to arrive. Let's introduce you to your new classmates, shall we? Everyone, I have a special treat for you. We have a new friend joining us today. You'll all be learning together from now on. That's the kid who... You're the one from yesterday. What's that? It looks like some of you are already acquainted with our new friend. For those of you who are not, I'd like you to meet Riley. Riley has just moved here and lives with Mr. Nuzleaf, who you may know. I hope you'll all get along well. I'm gonna be late! Typical! The troublemaker strikes again! Oh, sorry, you okay? What, you're the one It's that crazy kid from yesterday. Everything's going black. Can't hold on. That bitch knocked me out, dude. Huh? Where am I? Oh, you've come back to us. This is the school nurse's office. You blacked out and lost consciousness. It was Aoife that took you out. Do you remember anything? Well, it's good that you're awake now. Looks like you should be fine. Oh, me? I'm Audiino. I'm actually the village doctor, but I also help out teaching health here at the school. I'm sure you'll see me around. I'm afraid class has started without you. If you feel up to it, Riley, you should probably hurry back to join them. Alright, so now that I'm here and outside, I think 5 would be good for Discord access. If it was part of the $1 tier, you get a lot of trolls and assholes harassing people. That's fair. I think you're probably going to get that in general, but like, yeah, no, that's fair. Let me see. I have a couple people I follow on Patreon. Edit membership, change membership. Oh wow, even he changed his Discord access. They've upped it then. Right, am I... Yeah, because I'm in the $5 one for him, and I have his Discord, but that's now at $10 for him. Wow. This person just doesn't have Discord access. This one doesn't have Discord access. Skeleon, her $1 a month is comes with Discord access. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know about that one. There is no Discord access for this one. That one doesn't say. $3 for Discord access. $3 for Discord access. $2 for Discord access. Here's another 10. Okay, well, out of the ones, I'll grab one more just to do one final like data gathering here. It's a so based on the Patreons that I follow, it's like a healthy so six things, right? I did six of them had access to Discord on one of their on one of their tiers. 3 of them were for $10. The other 3 were ironically $1, $2, and $3. You can have the videos be downloaded in packs with them. Yeah, so like the reason I don't know about the video archive, that's something I've seen people charge a lot of money for. So I don't know if but that's also usually like for like unedited videos and shit, like just the raw VODs. Which I usually just keep on YouTube anyway. Give me just a minute or two. I'm going to run downstairs and grab not a drink. I'm going to grab some artists might have ended their Discords as it has become too tedious for them. Or they were scrapped and hosted on third-party sites. How many of them work on 3 channels simultaneously, though? I feel like $5 is already cheap for what I do. Yeah, no. Like, after looking at that, like, you're right in the middle. That's where I was going to end up with. Like I said, it's like it was 3 that was at 10 and 3 that were under 5. So realistically, dropping it right in the middle, I think that's fine. I think you could potentially bump it up to like 8, really, but I would stick low for now. I think the big what is it? The big thing is like if people are already, in the Discord and paying for the monthly whatever, and then you up the price because, you start needing more money because you're working on more stuff and your stuff is getting better quality and yada, 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 so on and so forth, the cycle. Those people already in the Discord stay in the Discord. I've had two creators on Patreon where if they up their prices from like 5 to 10 or 5 to 15, and I think like 10 to 25 respectively for Discord access. And anyone who wasn't in that tier within a week of the tier prices changing got booted out of the Discord. It's like I believe in grandfathering in people. That feels kind of scummy. But really quickly, before I do any more, I'll come back and read chat in a sec. I am going to run to the restroom. I will be right back.
conclusive. Ta-ta.
Okay. Sorry, I am back. Let's see. I know some channels host archives of their videos on Gumroad or itch.io. I think they charge $15 for access. $15 to watch. It's crazy. $15 to watch videos available elsewhere. Or are you talking exclusive videos that aren't public? They are public. So what? Yeah. So why the fuck would you pay the what? Huh? What's the point? Why even have a fucking... What the fuck? That is the most backwards ass thing I think I've ever fucking heard in my life. That's insane. Okay. I have a snack. Oh, weird. Internet self-preservation, I guess. I mean, shit, I guess. That seems really, really, really dumb, but okay. These chips are fucking delicious. Oh. So in the end, a graveler, fed up with the lack of sleep, decided to try counting Mareep. I would do it too, but put it on the Internet Archive instead. I mean, fair. One Mareep, 2 Mareep, 3 Mareep, 4 Mareep, 5 Mareep, 6 Mareep. Oh, there's Riley. I'm awake. I'm listening. The voices! Riley, you're finally awake. Are you okay? It was totally my fault for running into you like that. Excuse me! We're in the middle of class, you know. Hey, fuck you. No one said you could leave your seats. Sorry, Mr. Farfetched. No, I think... Realistically, okay. So... Here's where my thought process goes, right? So, you do Like, you can do a video archive. Or, what you can do is record... See, I think, like, in my opinion, having a Patreon and having a YouTube channel or multiple YouTube channels gives you a unique opportunity where you could record videos that you know that the platform you put them on, YouTube, would slash the shit out of them, fucking try and age restrict them, you know, do all the shit to cover it up, right? You can make those videos and put those on your Subscribestar. Whereas then people could see, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't have much further with that. It's just a thought. But like, what is it? I know that reaction channels, especially with movies, because of the DMCA from YouTube, they have to chop down their videos pretty hard. And even them, they won't get ads or ad revenue on that because it's a copyright claim. So they have to get a sponsor. And they put their full-length reactions, uncensored, uncut, whatever, on, like, Patreon or Subscribestar or whatever the fuck, you know? And then you have, like people like Nogle and Terrorizer and Wildcat and all them, where they have to cut out certain bits because they're, yeah, exactly. Like, you could have movie nights and shit. Actually, a really good idea. What I was saying though is, like, with that crew, they're kind of like our group, where I can't stream or record with certain people because of the things that they like to say. Well, if you had the videos up on a platform that doesn't moderate them super heavy and, you know, won't get you canceled. Yeah, or like a game night too. That's a good one, actually. That's really good. Sorry, these chips are really fucking good. There's a space open next to Aoife. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes, it's right about here. 7 Marie, 8 Marie, 9 Marie, 10 Marie. When recess finally rolled around... Thanks again for yesterday. We owe you, Riley. You really saved Gumi out there. Wait a minute. Just what did you do, Riley? Suddenly everyone loves you around here. What a bunch of dummies. My throat's starting to hurt from the voices. Hey, Pancham, I've got a good idea. What kind of idea, Shelmet? Well, you see... And finally, classes drew to an end for the day and after school. Right? Goodbye, Mr. Farfetch'd. Yes, see you tomorrow. See you later, Mr. Farfetch'd. Yes, you take care on your way home. Hey, Riley! Let's walk home together. Alright. sorry I never got to finish showing you around the plaza yesterday. I'm afraid a little something popped up and got in the way. But today's a new day. How about I take you around after this? What? You've already shown yourself around? Oh, that's that, I guess. Adds in 5 minutes, by the way. Oh, I know. In that case, how about this? I've got someplace really good to show you. Someplace really good? Yeah, it's the best, and you'll feel great after visiting it. You'll see. Don't you want to check it out right away? Do you want to see this really good place? Sure. Really? You'll really come with me? Yeah. All right, you're the best. Then follow me. This way, hurry. Hold it right there. See that? There you go. That's thinking smart. Hey, I told you to stop, didn't I? What is it? We got someplace to be, so we weren't talking to you. It's Riley who needs to hear us out. So, Riley, you did a pretty good job making it out of the foreboding forest yesterday. What? Riley, you went into the foreboding forest yesterday? No one is talking to you, you little... Anyway, Riley. Don't go thinking that making it out of the foreboding forest means you're tough. Yeah, don't go thinking that. There are way scarier places than that in the world. Yeah, there are. There are? Where? Right, I forgot you're an Expedition Society wannabe or whatever. Back to the point. If you can clear an even scarier dungeon, then we'll admit you got some guts. So how about it? You up to the challenge? Yeah, I'll go. No one is talking to you! Isn't this the Drillbur coal mine? That's right. This is a mine that the Drillbur run. But it's not only a mine, it's also a mystery dungeon. The path splits in two halfway into the mine. If you take the path on the right, it'll just continue on into the regular old mine. The path on the left is usually barred. We want you to sneak into that left path and bring back some red stones as proof. Kind of stopped listening there for a while, but I think I've got it. So we just have to find some red stones? That's right. Do that and we'll admit to everyone that Riley has real guts. I'll have you know that I cleared the dungeon in no time flat. Really? That's amazing. Yeah, well, that's just how good I am. Never mind, it's a total lie. They'll find out for themselves once they see what lives down there. So why is no one supposed to go down that left path anyway? Huh? You really want to know? Oh, nope, don't tell me. It's way more interesting to find out for yourself firsthand, right, Riley? Jesus Christ, the naivety. I'm taking a break from voicing the characters for a moment. I hope y'all read fast. I'm sorry. I realize I've been like non-stop talking because of that for like the past 2 hours. Alright, there we go. I just need a small fucking break from reading every fucking line. Trooper, coal mine. I can leave chat hovering over that. We'll still be able to see it. That's fucking hilarious. Ow! So is this game totally linear like this, or are there free movement areas that don't play like Mario Party? No, it's pretty much all this. Game freaked out for a second there. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Alright, so Poke. Oh, we had Slumber Wands. Cool. So I do like the open party style, though. Resembles Fire Emblem. Yeah, I really enjoy this. It's like one of the very few dungeon crawler games I actually really enjoy.
checking something on my phone. Give me one moment. My hand is really itchy. That's terrible. Like, that's terribly blocked off. So give me 1 second. I wish to deposit some stuff. My money is just in case. There's a Digimon strategy game. Not sure if it plays like Fire Emblem, though. Alrighty, so Larvesta sleeping over here. I'll poke it. Oh! Damn. At least Aoife heals really fast, so... Partner Pokemon heal way faster than their player Pokemon counterparts. Aoife grew to level 6. Hell yeah. One of the best things about, like, Mystery Dungeon is that it spawned one of the best, like, in my opinion, one of my favorite, like, subgenres of D&D. There's so many homebrews out there for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because it made it very easy to just convert into a campaign for, like, 5th edition. That's just fucking rude. Oh, that's unfortunate. Litleo. Oh, is he out of my range? No, he shouldn't be. Okay. Ow. It's got a wonder tile. You've got the money on you. You've also got the money on you. Haha. Oh, it's a fucking Cubone. If I find a blast seed, I'm taking it. Not sure if the game's good, but I've read from reviews. It's more of a visual novel that has strategy RPG elements. That sounds pretty decent. It's like one of the only like strategy kind of turn-based RPGs I'll actually play. And it's not even true turn-based. I was almost gonna get it because Bandai has a massive Steam sale right now, but at the last minute I decided not to get it. That's fair. It's one of those where you sit there and you're like, you know, do I justify spending the money? Like, can I justify it? Like, what? Ugh. I hate this shit nowadays. Damn, I didn't find another blast seed. This is gonna be fun. Wonder how the Christmas sales are going to go this year. Probably not really any different. Probably not. So we cheese this by starting off by eating a blast seed, because then he just takes a raw 100 damage right off rip. Gabite. The one Pokemon that evolved. Like, Gabite's evolution, brother, is scary. And only because of one fucking Pokemon trainer. Rest in peace to the Japanese voice actress, Cynthia. Cynthia's Garchomp so fucking powerful and so fucking terrifying in lore that it merited several iterations of Cynthia's Garchomp as a card. That thing's the base form? No, it's a middle evolution. So it starts off as a Gibble, then Gabite, then Garchomp. But it evolves into Gabite, like... Pretty sure we're going to see a decrease in AAA sales, except for Nintendo. Probably third-party studios or indie games will be more on the rise. True. I think Gibble evolves into Gabite at like 45 or something. And doesn't evolve into Garchomp until like fucking 55 or 60. It's insane. Don't forget the Garchomp has a Mega. You're absolutely right. And this is one of the last games before Z through A to have Mega Evolution in it. Which is weird, considering the whole point of Mega Evolution is you kind of need a trainer to do it, but whatever. Hey, it's a great looking Mega and a terrible looking Shiny. X and Y had such great Megas, too bad that they were all sat on until Z through A, and even those newer Megas were pretty lazily designed. The new ones are pretty good until you get to, like, Victory Bell and, fucking Dragonite. Like, I like Greninjas and fucking, Drampa got a really cool one. But there's a whole data mine list, and we're getting another, like, 30 or 40 fucking Mega Evolutions in the DLC, including Pokemon from Gen 8 and Gen 9. Starmie has the worst Mega? Yep. Patrick fucking Star, bro. Sees Dragonite's special form, proceeds to put gun in my own mouth. I mean, weren't you in my stream when I fucking stumbled upon it in what's it called? Fucking in game or on in the game when I stumbled upon it. I can't fucking speak today, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. You should. Why? Oh, I was very, very happy to learn that my boy Lucario is getting some love from the DLC and is getting a new Mega Evolution that makes him a fighting ghost type. I'm just passed the fuck out. Yeah, you nodded! Great! Grabs my hand, makes me sign a contract. I forgot that I moved my camera over. That would explain why it's been like offset the entire time. Keep mentioning the Bayhem. Yeah, so whatever landed on Earth has scared the literal shit out of Rayquaza. Which is a bit scary. And allowed him to ignore Deoxys, which, if anyone watched the fucking movie, God help you if your name was Deoxys in that movie, because Rayquaza wanted all of the fucking smoke. Digimon Time Stranger has a free demo. Maybe you can try doing a stream just to try it out. It is better than Cyber Sleuth from what I've heard. I might. You weren't here. Were you here when I made the announcement? I don't think so. No, you weren't. Not yet. But I am starting Sunday at 8:30. I'm starting Resident Evil. We're starting with Resident Evil 0, and we're going to try and work our way all the way through Resident Evil Village, excluding 6. And then I can actually pick up something new and exciting. Something scared Rayquaza? What was it? An increase in property taxes? He lives in the ozone layer, so I don't know about that one. According to Abello, you're a massive scaredy cat, so it'll be fun. I'm better than his woman. I'll at least attempt the damn game. Locking Lauren in the room of that fucking recording studio of GHQ, and she lasted maybe a grand total of like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Locking her in. But yes, no, I do not do well with horror, so this is going to be an interesting set for me. They're both cowards and it's hilarious. Fuck you. My lady couldn't handle the trailer for Evil Dead Rise. Jesus. I didn't like it, but like, I still watched the trailer. Stinky Eevee Butt. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Pancham, Shaman of Deerling, and Gumi, Aoife, and me. Actually, if we add Vax to the comparison, I've given him heart palpitations playing Depth. That's true. That's fucking hilarious, by the way. I forgot about that. See, I'm not that much of a bitch. There were moments where it's like, where the fuck are you? I've watched so much FNAF content growing up that jump scares barely get me now. It takes a really good one. Like, if you can tell it's coming, like, very easily, it doesn't get me that bad. Like, if it's, oh, he's gonna look around the corner, he's gonna get jump scared. And then there's the fake out, and it's like, okay, so he's gonna turn his head, and then he gets jump scared, and then whoever you're watching gets jump scared, and you're like, yep, basically. If they build up enough suspense and enough fake outs to just like keep you on your toes but not sure of where anything is going, that shit scares the fuck out of me sometimes. Psychological horror really fucks me up though. Bro, Shadow, we had to help Vax because he almost collapsed on my kitchen floor. I fucking forgot about that. Oh, no. Outlast of all games. Oh my god, that was a fun fucking night. $15 I should be able to clear this. Helioptile. You bitch. Double bitch. I brought my computer out to put Vax on the big screen, so he had Outlast in his face on the 70-inch TV. He was maybe 5 minutes into the game in the basement. The dude popped up behind him, and man, I thought someone shot a Whistler out of a cannon. He was so like, dude. That shit was so fucking funny. To this day, one of my favorite moments. Then he got up, grabbed his chest, curled up on the floor of the kitchen. We had to coddle him for an hour. Dude. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It was both funny and also horrible. Bro must have had some massive childhood trauma for that to happen. I argue he's just a bitch, but then again, I'm one of the insensitive friends, so you know. Ow!
halfway through. Alrighty. Poison powder. Get rid of growl. Yes.
You passively heal over time. Come on. And we find a wonder tile. It was really close, actually. Oh, we lost Gumi. I need sleep. I'm out, bud. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you chilling out. Have a good night. Oh, I'm about to wrap up here once it, Oh, poor Chikorita. I'll wrap up here once I get to the next save area, which should be right after this cutscene.
Alrighty, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Oh, thank you so much to Albelio for being here. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you for tuning in and hanging out with me. Thank you again to Stinky Eevee Butt for the follow. I appreciate it as always. Anyone in chat lurking, I always appreciate you guys as well. As a reminder, I will not be back tomorrow night. I have other stuff planned, but then I will be back. I will be back Sunday, and I will be starting Resident Evil 0 in the beginning of my journey to go through all of the Resident Evil games that I have access to, which is pretty much all the mainline games except for 6. But you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some sleep. And have a great weekend. Peace.